Howdy everyone, and welcome back to Royville in 4Color. My name is Stefan, and I have more comics from New Comic Book Day for you. So, without further ado, let's get into them. Alright, I think these are in alphabetical order, so we'll just start with the first one. Hopefully I won't bang the camera too much, but here's the first one. And it is Amazing Spider-Man with the Death Spiral Part 4. So I've already lost Part 3. Hating that. Anyway. Super excited about this one. Batwoman #1. So can't wait for that one. I really love that cover too. I think that's pretty cool. But Greg Rucka is writing, and I am a fan of Greg Rucka. Hopefully he has not lost his mojo on this, but I am super excited. I love that cover. Man, I'm just loving that cover. Anyway, all right. This is part of the Next Level initiative. For all in DC. So here you go. The next one I have, back to Marvel, Chip Zdarsky, Captain America #8. So that is been a very good series. Definitely digging Chip Zdarsky's writing. Armageddon assembles in 3 months. Probably a big crossover. Hopefully not. Anyway, so Captain America. Loving this series so far. And I am a big fan of the Witchblade. Here is the spin-off of Witchblade, The Darkness. And that is Darkness #4. So, his little henchman, goblin men there. And this is written by Silvestri, I think. And I don't know if the artist is here. I'll just let you read it. So, I don't know if the artist is the second one or not. But, well, I guess we can look. So let's see here. Written by Mark Silvestri and layouts. Okay, so line art is Raymond Gay for like the first half of the book, or the first third of the book. Giuseppe Cafaro for the second, and Augustin Padilla for the third part of the book. So I'm not sure how that worked out, but man, just flipping through though, looks pretty good. So that is The Darkness #4. All right, liking this series, Geiger, and it is the Jeff Johns, and this is issue 22. Interesting because it's like a post-apocalyptic world, but this looks like they're just kind of hanging out. And then it looks like we see, I think this is the Northerner, maybe? It looks like the Northerner hanging out with Geiger watching. So interested to see what that's about. And I haven't gotten into this series, but I like the first series quite a bit. Kill All Immortals 2. About a Viking family, Eric the Red's family. The protagonist is the young Freya, his only daughter, and she has to fight against her brothers and her father. This is issue #3 of the second storyline, the second mini-series. So by Kaplan, big fan of that. So always a constant for me, 136 of Nightwing. Enough said. And I mentioned a young Jonathan Kent here from Reign of the Superboys in my last video. So the future of John Kent starts here. Superman Unlimited, Reign of the Superboys. And this is issue number 11. There's way too, as much as I love Superman, and I do, he is probably one of my top 3 superheroes of all time. I really hope this doesn't become a Jonathan Kent book and just continue going. I am a huge fan of having just Action Comics and Superman, and that's it. You want to throw a story about John Kent, throw it in one of those. I don't need to have 7 Superman books. Okay. I am, so this next one, number 8, The Immortal Thor. To me, this is written by Al Ewing. I have to say, these covers for me are almost worth the price of admission. Look at that. Mortal Thor. I think that's Thor right there. His namesake, his mythic persona looking down. And it looks like there's a boat, a celestial boat of some sort, burning in the abyss there. Yeah, don't know what's going on in the issue. Haven't gotten there yet, but it looks very interesting. And I just love that cover. All right, so some people made fun of this at the bookstore because they renamed the title mid-run. But all new lineup, it all starts here, New Titans 33. However, if you are a longtime fan of the Titans, this is what happens to the Titans. There's the New Teen Titans number 1, and then it continues with the numbering, but it's Tales of the Teen Titans. Then it is, or Tales of the New Teen Titans or Tales of the Teen Titans. I think it's Tales of the New Teen Titans. Then there's the second series, the New Teen Titans, still starts at number 1. Then that changes to an... So this is actually kind of on brand for the Titans. However, very interesting. There's a new team. I wonder if they're going to stick around for a while. It would be kind of cool if they did stick around for just a little bit. I mean, I love my original team. And I really like this cover where they're kind of like silhouetted in the background. Then you had the new team. And it looks like Spoiler is on the team. And I am a big fan of Stephanie Brown. So we will see where this goes. So I wonder if it's going to be New Titans for quite a while. But we'll see. All right. I think I have 2 more. The next one, I haven't read any of this series yet, is Vampirella Armageddon number 9. And you can barely see this cover. Pretty cool cover, though. It's black and white, and then it looks like not a sexy Vampirella, a Vampirella that has decayed to a skeleton. So now that we have it, Baal. Egyptian god Baal? That's interesting. Anyway, yeah, so it's funny. I'm flipping through here, and I really like a lot of these Vampirella stories, but I'm flipping through here, and I get more than halfway through before I actually not accidentally flip on an advertisement. I will say Dynamite loves their advertisements. I mean, everybody does, I guess, but like when you're flipping through, the first flip through I got, because I wanted to see what the art was like. First flip through I got was his Ben 10 and Thundercats Silverhawks. Then now I can see like more of the story. But then, all right, then another one, the Red Sonja and Vampirella. It's like, Can I just read a comic that I like? Anyway, yeah. So there's that one. And then the last one I picked up, I kind of want to wait till this whole thing is done so I can just read it all in one setting. But 3 of 4, Exo Man of War, The God Hunt. So yeah, I kind of want to wait one more issue and read this whole thing because once again, top 3. I love comics too much. I can't do a top 3, but one of my big mainstays is Arc of Dacia, Exo Man of War, and these covers make it look pretty epic. We'll see what's happening. All right, that was my comic haul for today. I think it's March 18th. So without further ado, remember what your mom always said. If you got to be a dick, be a Grayson. If you got to be a dick, be a Grayson. All right. Thanks, everybody. Keep reading.